Hey, hi Charette. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So we're gonna lay all the way down, coming into our neutral spine. Hands are gonna be down by the hips. And we're gonna start by drifting the right foot out all the way down to our full extension. So don't worry so much about getting it all the way down to the floor, just full extension. And the low belly is still pressing into the spine. And then I'm gonna extend my right leg out. I'm still turned out here, and then I'm gonna turn it in and slide it out. Let's do that again. And start slow here. And this is just opening the hips. And especially when this leg is down, it's gonna feel really easy to pop our pelvis out like that. So we just wanna make sure that we're keeping everything tucked in. And now we're gonna go the opposite direction. So now down on the straight foot, turning out, keeping that leg open, and then squeezing the thighs together on the way up. All right, we're gonna switch to the other side now, starting by opening wide, and then extending, turning in, and sliding it up. Go ahead, keep going. Okay, all right. Sliding down, turning in. Let's go the other way. So extend, turn out, and then fold back in. We got 3 more on this side. This is 3. This is 2. And last one. All right. Now I'm going to fold, first of all, let's extend our left leg, and my toes are flexed. I'm going to fold my right knee over my left leg and have my right arm out, palm to the ceiling. My right shoulder is going to stay down. And I'm just going to do a very gentle spinal twist. Goes only as far as is comfortable. Three, 2, 1, let's come back up. And let's take it to the other side. So right foot is flexed, left foot on, left knee in your right hand. Shoulder is, both the shoulders are pressed down. And just a very gentle spinal twist on the other side now. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now we're going to come into upside down tabletop essentially. So legs are half bent. I'm squeezing my knees together. My hands are down by my hips. I'm going to inhale down to hinge at one hip and just tap my toes, and exhale to bring it back up. So this is very similar to what we do in that partial teaser when we're sitting up and doing this. So this is just waking up the abs again. Again, it's going to feel easy. You're going to want to press your chest out and collapse the spine. Really keep everything laced up like the right neck corset. All right, now we're going to try both legs. So take it easy. Inhale down, just tapping the toes and really trying to keep this 90-degree angle. This is 4. Keep that corset tight. This is 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in. We're going to start the 100. So wherever you're most comfortable, this is level 1, level 2, and of course level 3. Knees are squeezing together, toes are pointed. Let's inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In 3, 4, 5, out. 3, 4, 5, in. 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 3, 4, 5, out. Halfway there. In. 3, 4, 5, out. 3, 4, 5, 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 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in. Big inhale, big exhale. Good, good, good. All right, take the right knee or the right shin in both your hands. Send the left leg out and stretch out your left hip flexor. And notice that my left leg is floating. And I like to kind of sweep it back and forth, just getting out all the spider webs. And switch. Good. All right. Today, we are going to try bent leg roll-ups. So how it's going to look is my arms, the arm pattern is going to sweep up to go over. That's essentially what it will look like. And then when you get back to the bottom, it'll do that again. So wherever your knees need to be, depending on the angle that you need in order to keep your spine down and to keep the engagement here, wherever that needs to be for you is A-okay. So big exhale up, just like a straight leg roll up. And it comes back down from the pelvis to the low back, middle back, shoulders, and finally the neck. The arms sweep wide. And as you see your arms pass your eye line, chin to chest, belly button down. We're going to do 3 more of these. If you're feeling good, tuck your heels a little bit closer to you for a little bit more of a challenge. And if not, you can just stay right where you are. That's A-okay, since you and I have already done a workout earlier today. Big long inhale, big deep exhales to get those abs out of the way. This is our last one, all the way up, all the way down. This time we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do 3 times with the right leg floating. It could be bent or straight, doesn't matter to me. Let's try that. Same thing, 2 more on this leg. Reach for those toes. If you're feeling this a little much in your hip flexor, you can go ahead and bend that leg. Your challenge is to keep that shin parallel to the floor though. Let's come down and we'll switch to the left leg. Settle in, prepare, sweep the arms up, big inhale, and close everything in as you roll up. We're only doing 3 on each side today. And come down and send the body long. Next, we're going to do our straight leg roll up. So today, since you've been with me for a while, start from the mat. We're going to do 4 total. So big inhale, feet are flexed. Exhale, chin to chest. Sit all the way up tall and then diver's arms forward. Pass your toes, inhale. And exhale, roll back up nice and tall, and then you roll back down. Now, if you want, you can try that neck pull from the ground, or you can even do it on the descent. And I'll show what that looks like. So as I'm here, as I'm coming back down, similar to like when we train push-ups and HIIT, it's a lot easier to teach yourself something on the descent, on the easy part, rather than on the hard part. 1 more, or excuse me, 2 more. So Elbows are wide if you're doing that neck crawl. This will be our last one. Keeping those toes flexed so our hamstrings get a nice stretch. And when you're all the way down, send the arms up above the body. Allow your spine to lift, and let's roll over into swan pose. So hands are under the shoulders. We know this one, squeeze the butt. And push the shoulders down, away from the ears. And just breathe here. And wide legs, toes together, knees apart, child's pose. Arms down the center of the mat. Good, all right. Come on up. We're gonna train our arms in that same descent pattern to learn how to do it, to work up to our push-ups. We're not gonna do many since we did a lot earlier. So we're gonna come down on our toes, 3, 2, 1, lay all the way down. Then you're gonna come up on your knees. So it'll be 3 counts down, 3 counts up. Let's try that. So inhaling down, 3, 2, 1, drop the knees. 3, 2, 1, raise the knees. 3, 2, 1, drop. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, drop. 3, 2, 1, last time. 3, 2, 1, and 3, 2, 1. Knees apart, toes together. Child's pose. Nice job. All right, so one more thing prone here. We're gonna come all the way down. We're gonna do some back extensions and we're gonna do some leg work. So we're gonna do our Superman back extension. So my elbows are wide and I'm using my shoulder blades to lift myself up, pressing my feet down and squeezing my butt. So we'll hold up for 3, 2, 1, and we'll have 1 beat to inhale and prepare. So hands right by the ears, take an inhale, and shoulder blades together, exhale, 3, 2, 1, come on down, 3, 2, 1, down, 3, 2, 1, down, 3, 2, 1, down, 3, 2, 1, last time, nice and high, 3, 2, 1, good. Come up, quick child's pose just to counter. Good, good, good. I need a haircut. Okay, next up, we're going to do our hamstring curls. So we're gonna make a pillow with our arms. You're gonna lie face down, and you're gonna squeeze your booties so that your legs are now floating off of the floor, like so. And you're going to exhale to tap your toes together and inhale to draw them out. Let's do that again. Tap, extend. So it's okay if the upper part of your quad is touching the floor. Just make sure that your knees and below are floating. Five more. This is 6. We're going to 10, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Rest for just a moment. Stay here. Now we're going to stay up in that triangle position, and we're just going to pulse up and down. So we'll hold up for a beat and come down for a beat. When you're ready, exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. You should feel your booty screaming right now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This is 4. A little bit higher every time. 3, 2, inhale, big exhale, and 1, and let it go. All right. Very gently bring yourself into tabletop. Hands under shoulders, hips over knees. Inhale, drop your belly, look up just above your eye line, shoulders away from the ears. Cow pose. Exhale, curl like a cat, belly button to the ceiling. Exhale. Do that again. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Stretch out those shoulders. Sometimes it's nice to shift back and forth. And one last time, inhale, cow pose. And exhale, curl like a cat. Good, good, good. From here, let's go into pigeon. So shin is going to be parallel to the top of your mat. I'm going to flex my front foot. If you're with me, I'm on my right. And I slide my left foot back until both my hips are equidistantly floating over the mat. And again, you can come down here. You can make a pillow with your arms. Or you can just stay up. And just breathe. And today, if you want to change it up, we can walk our arms over to the left if your right leg is folded, vice versa if your other leg is folded. You can reach across for a little bit more intense of a stretch. Good, let's slowly come back to center. Come back to the top of the pose. And for that added hip flexor stretch on the left leg, let's tuck our back toes under and think of elongating the spine and reaching for the ceiling ahead of you rather than directly above you so we don't hurt our back. For 3, 2, and 1, untuck the back toes, press into the arms to send that leg back. And when you're ready, same thing, different side. Shin is parallel on to the top of the mat. Slide your back leg back. And keep your front leg flexed. We know this already. Let's get right into it. I hope you feel good after today's earlier class. That was my first time doing it full out too, so man, I was sucking air today.
Yeah, so was I. So was I. It was tough, but like I like your class, so.
Okay, good. As long as people keep showing up, I'll be here. So let's shift over to the right now. If you're on your left leg, and stretch the left side of the body. All right, slowly and carefully with love, walk your hands over to the top of the pose. And if you did it on the right, let's do it on the left. Tuck the back toes under, sit up nice and tall, and send the crown of your head towards the corner where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Nice deep breaths in. Nice deep breaths out. For 3, for 2, and 1. All right, you can swing your legs one way or the other. We want our, let me think about this. We want our opposite leg, so the one that was before in front, to come like this. Now, if you have knee problems, be really gentle with yourself on this one. We're gonna do a quad stretch. We usually don't do these. Most important, this foot stays flexed and engaged the entire time. And if you're not able to manage that, then do this stretch standing by bringing your heel to your bottom. Now this leg also, this foot is flexed. And I'm just pinning my knee down to the floor. And you're just gonna very carefully lean back and use your arms for support until you feel a stretch in your quad. Now depending on how flexible you are or how often you've been stretching, like I tell you guys too, you're going to everyone's gonna be somewhere different. So today I'm here. And as long as this stays flexed, this is an okay stretch for you to do as long as you get to the edge of discomfort but never pain. And the reason I'm so anal about flexing feet is because, go ahead and come out of that and shake it off, because when we flex, you'll see that your kneecap is then braced in place. So it's like on a bowling alley when you have to put up the guardrails if you're bad at bowling like me, so that the ball doesn't go into the gutter. That's the same thing that our kneecaps do when we flex our foot. It engages the tendons around the knee so that everything stays in place. So whenever we do a stretch, like we'll do on the other side now, my right foot is flexed. And this one is too. This one isn't as important because we're only putting stretching pressure on our right leg. And you'll also notice I'm not directly on the joint, I'm a little bit above. And just breathe here. And we have 2 minutes left, Shred. So what else feels really, really tight that you'd like to hit today after quads?
I don't know.
Okay, I was gonna do a quick arm stretch. How's that sound?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because we did a lot of we did a lot of arm work today, so yeah,
right.
I could use that for sure.
All right, cool. So come to center, crisscross applesauce, whatever you need to do. Our right hand is going to reach out and down, and then our left hand is going to reach up and away. And then you can slide your arm across. You'll feel a lot of your neck muscles switch on here. You want to imagine that you're reaching for something, you're reaching for the remote, and it's just too far away. Oh, there's my end zone package. Good, come on up, we'll switch to the other side. Nothing like teaching from home. Good. All right, come on up. Now this time, this one's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna press down at almost like we're doing half a push-up. And this is gonna open up our shoulder and our chest muscles from the like 800 push-ups we did earlier. And you can move back and forth. Again, my shoulder joint isn't going below my elbow crease. Good stretch, Daphne. And let's switch to the other side. Another way to do this is to stand up against a wall and then, brace your arm against it and turn the opposite direction. So you get a nice stretch. And let's come up. Last stretch I'll have you do is we'll do the chicken wing. So I'm pulling my, there we go. Pull, whichever arm is doing the pulling, that's the chicken wing arm. You're looking down at that arm. This is really good for like the triceps and the back side of the arm. And let's switch. Oh, yeah. And last one, pull it across above or below the elbow. And above or below the elbow. All right, and that's all she wrote. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
I enjoyed it.
Yay, awesome. All right, I hope to see you on Wednesday.
Yes. Have a good night.
You too. Take care.